what should I do in Illyria?
New season. New characters. New school? What will happen in the new season of The Mutant Girl?
I just realized that that trailer is only going to be relevant for the next day because the episode's coming out tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know. I thought, why not? Let's just have that in there. So anyways, well met, lords and ladies. Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of MyStreet 5 years later. My audio interface isn't working, so I'm using my just normal self. And yeah, which means I'm going to manually clap for our guest, the maker of that trailer, Aiden DeBest. Wait a minute, there's no one in the house. Yay! I forgot I'm home alone, so I can just actually make noise this time. And it seems that Aiden isn't here. He missed my sharing of his magnum opus, his grand trailer for the series, for the show that is continuing tomorrow at long last. But okay, fair enough. I guess I'll tell him that it happened when he gets back. Did he say he was going anywhere? I don't think so. Oh well, we'll go ahead and start, and then he can come in afterwards, because yeah, this is one that definitely needs more than one person, just based on the title alone, and that title is Lucinda Breaks In. If you saw the description, you'll know that this one's an interesting one, because it seems like Lucinda just suspected a random person, well, not a random person, but a complete stranger, essentially, and I guess seems to think that that's a reason to break into his house. So we're going to see how that plays out now. So without further distraction, on with the reaction. Oh, and now I hear people outside. Now they come back home. My parents wouldn't match, that's why.
Why on earth is Aphmau being so cryptic?
I don't know.
She probably wants to talk to us in private about something important.
Oh, we couldn't just talk in her and Aaron's room?
It's odd for her.
No, no one ever enters Aphmau and Aaron's room. It is off limits to the entire world. Oh, by the way, speaking of worlds, I've got to say hi to Starworld98. Hi, Starworld. Sorry, I saw you put the comment on before we actually joined the stream. So yeah, there you go.
Her to ask for us by text. This must be something important then.
Zine?
Mm-hmm.
Where does that text say to me?
It says, on Twilight Beach.
Oh, I know where that is. It's where Aphmau and Aaron met.
No time to lose! Let's go!
I mean, that's a good spot. I forgot what the name of the beach was. I didn't hear what that was. I'm sure that's a Diaries reference of some sort. Most names in this series are.
Aphmau! Aaron! Are you guys okay?
We got your text.
We're fine.
Your faces are red. Are you guys sick?
No,
Lovesick, perhaps.
we just have a very special announcement.
Go on.
We're engaged!
Yay!
This is wonderful! Congratulations!
Hey, you know what? Gar's evolved enough to take this like the way that he should, you know? Instead of being like, you know what, we're okay with it. We're happy for you. Thing I did in season 1. That's some growth right there.
You guys... Wait.
And look at that, Zane.
Kawaii-chan?
Of course. I mean, obviously, we couldn't have the biggest screamer of the team, you know, be Lucinda. So I hope that that my parents, who have just come back from the football match, are not too keen to get to bed too soon, because we're about to hear a loud shriek.
Oh no, Kwai-chan. Kwai-chan's losing it. No!
Chan.
Oh, good. She landed on her face. Oh God, no! From
The
that
pain.
altitude, that's the surface tension alone. That would just bruise her entire front.
Oh, Irene.
Not that she cares, obviously.
Did she just die?
That's
Possibly.
an understatement.
From that altitude, yes. Oh,
And she can canonically help for it now.
yeah.
Love you guys
Yeah, where was that action, Lucinda?
so much.
I wasn't expecting any other reaction.
Congrats.
No, I mean, to be honest, and yes, Kawaii-chan has definitely, come in leaps and bounds. She now knows that, her own pursuit of relationship should not be vicariously through other people. At the same time, it's Aphmo and Aaron. You gotta freak out.
Listen, you gotta vicariously live through your friends and their relationship because you can't, because having one is hard to find.
Wow, I wonder if you speak from experience there, Hayden.
Listen, you and Moni are cute. I ship it.
Oh shoot, I forgot to actually invite her to the stream. I mean, she never actually joins them. The invite's actually ceremonial at this point. Okay, let's connect. Let's connect to WhatsApp. And by ceremonial invite. And just for good measure, I am going to. There you go. I'll add a couple of trumpets.
All the trumpets.
Why not? Okay, let's continue.
Congrats, you guys.
I'm so happy for you two.
We wanted to tell you ourselves. It was kind of important that you guys found out first. Well,
But they didn't find out anyway. Well,
aside from our parents.
After everything, we both felt it was right to tell you guys first.
I just realized, aside, parents and such, Aaron's family doesn't know yet because they're all so busy and such. So I guess Melissa is now last on the list to tell. Wow.
I understand, but
You guys are family to us.
Aww, Aaron.
I completely understand.
I love how Kim's one who's reacts to oh, Aaron, I've known you for a year possibly, and most of the time you've been away, but thank you for considering me part of your family.
Yeah, that trauma bonding, it happens.
Hey, I guess if a little dose of holiday magic is all you need to join a family back together, I suppose a bit of shared trauma could actually join a new one. Why not?
Yeah.
What happened?
We are so happy for you guys.
Thank you.
Now, how about you guys tell us how it happened? Alright. Actually, Aaron is better at describing it than I am.
Well, you see, I had this ring, I smushed it into her knuckle, and there it remains.
Oh no!
Okay.
Listen, it's
After
not
I
their
decided to
fault.
go
They
off
have
alone-
nubs. They have nubs. Where
I
are
know.
their fingers?
I know, it's just that honestly, what I would have done is not display the ring on the character. Would save you a lot of hassle.
Camp
Show,
refuse,
don't
and,
tell,
well,
though. Show,
There's a
don't
spot on this
tell.
side of the island that I saw before any of you got here, and I thought it would be the perfect
hey,
place.
Aphmo.
That's a good point. How did Aaron actually see that place? You have to swim to get over there, and he was barely able to go anywhere without completing his physical therapy. So was he just able to swim beforehand as well?
Remember after we went to the lodge, you had asked me about why Aaron and I went there.
Yeah?
I told you it was for our families, but that wasn't the truth.
Wasn't the whole truth. It was
Aaron was the one who wanted to take the job. All for this moment to propose to you.
Oh yeah, way to make her feel guilty about the lodge. It's like, oh, guess what? Aaron was trying to do something for you, and look what happened.
Well, I mean, she already kind of felt guilty about that. It kind of already happened. That kind of already happened during season 4's finale. Oh, and then remember, Derek was like, he wanted to take you somewhere special, and then she's like,
oh yeah, that's right. And I complained about that when it happened there as well. Yes. Now I remember. Good grief, yeah.
Just
trauma.
wanted you to know, after everything we've all been through, he really wanted this to be special.
I know, Gareth. I know.
I will never forget the sensation of my bones crumbling to powder as he made me climb a mountain to get up there. It was special, all right?
Well, I mean, her bones were already crumbling to powder as she was becoming a werewolf, to be fair.
Yes! So again, the timing of that, I've exhausted the meme of they have horrible timing and can't plan things at MyStreet. It's very well established by now.
Also, I didn't comment this on previous streams because I wasn't here, but I love Caitlyn's new outfit.
Oh, right. I think you did mention it one time, but yeah.
It's so pretty. It's so much better than her original Starlight outfit. It's so pretty. I'm nerding out about outfits again.
Lucinda, are you absolutely sure about this?
Positive.
Our friends just got engaged. Hey, Kim, want to go and break into someone's house with me?
Lucinda, there are repercussions for things like this.
There are
Like
only
the law.
repercussions if you get caught.
What? Lucinda?
Okay, so there's a main character in a TV show that I sometimes watch, and he actually has a similar philosophy. The thing is, that main character happens to be a convicted burglar, so take that with a grain of salt.
Why are you so on edge about this?
It's someone's house!
Oh, don't worry. We're not both going through the house.
We're not?
Nope. You're going to act as a decoy, and I'm going to go through the house.
What?
Please, trust me, Kim.
For what? A book? We could go to a library!
Kim, you need to listen before you start jumping to conclusions.
Ghost?
Kim, I wanted to be more casual about this,
Wow, that charm only lasted like 3 episodes.
but I guess I can't hide it from you.
Huh?
I spoke with Ghost about this before we came here, but
Without her knowing? How do
suspicious.
you lose random bits of time? It's like, weird. I just kind of lost. Like,
Yeah.
6
No,
minutes.
she'll just be like, "Hey Kim, can I borrow your charm for a second? I need to re-examine it." She's like, "Oh, great, sure, yeah, fantastic. There you go. Right, Ghost, you can come out now. All right, need to talk to you. We're going to break the law. You up for this?"
Terry, Travis's father.
Why?
The book we found, the one from the lodge, it had a lot of rare potions with spells in it. It was powerful.
Wait, someone broke into your place and stole that book. Around Christmas time.
Exactly. And I have reason to believe it might have something to do with Travis's father.
Why?
Travis used to tell me stories about his father back in high school. He was a professor in witchcraft.
Oh,
He did
when
actually
they
say
do actually reference that, finally, they actually remember that. It's like, oh yeah, we did mention Travis's father before
There you
it
go.
became relevant to the plot.
Mm-hmm.
He was also incredibly strict and mean. Terry
What?
doesn't seem like
I remember mentioning that part.
that at all. It makes me wonder what is going on.
Maybe he changed.
Is that implying that Michael was the actual professor and Travis seemed to spend some time around him as well, thinking they were the same person?
Yeah, I mean, he possibly did the possession trick he did with Travis and just like randomly got a meaner, harsher tone.
I mean, I guess, but they do have obviously like different features and voices to each other. So I don't know. If I were Travis, I would have picked up on that possibly.
People do that.
That book is powerful.
I mean, who knows? Unless my truth about Travis this theory has to be remedied, and it turns out that the memory spell was, of course, the memory person who can do that manipulation is actually Michael the whole time, and it was happening throughout all of his life. But now that I say that out loud, it actually seems more reasonable.
And in the wrong
No,
hands,
it's Jean,
you could bring back the
obviously.
world.
Suddenly has memory
Lucinda believes-
powers. What do you mean?
Look,
Obviously.
in 2017, there was no other information. This is how theories work, and this is how theories work.
But
The
the theory
scientific
was still
method is
dumb
about...
when it came out. That was still a dumb and massive logic leap.
It wasn't as massive, I assure you.
Terry has it, then we need to check.
Not only that, but now Terry is in Travis's life? After the way Travis had acted? Something isn't adding up, and I need to make sure.
The drama.
I just don't want to cause any problems, Lucinda. Things are going great. What with Ghost not coming out as much, Aaron and Aphmau getting engaged. I just don't think that this is an appropriate thing to do.
Kim, if this is too
Agreed.
much, you don't have to get involved. I'm only doing this because that book contained information on how to make forever potions. What if someone dared to make those again? The pain we
Well,
went
then we
through,
need an emerald
losing
to do
Alpha.
that.
Yeah. And they'd also have to steal it. They have to steal it back from Travis's father again, assuming that he has it from Lucinda's perspective. But yeah,
Garth, Aaron, Zane, you. We went through that once. I will not let that happen to anyone again.
why? Oh, okay, right. We're going into her mind. That makes more sense.
What's this? Where am I? Sorry for pulling you in here all of a sudden. This
Oh, sounds familiar.
It sure does sound familiar. Yes, it
Oh
definitely.
man, I wonder who that VA is. I mean, I've never heard that VA before. I mean, I think she played a character before, but I don't know.
I'm gonna say Chaozu from Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Oh
It's inside of my
yeah.
consciousness. What? What does that mean? So
Oh my goodness, it's Sasha from SAO Abridged.
A
wanted to
blonde
speak with you
woman?
alone.
Wow.
I just like list off her entire IMDb page. Oh look, it's so and so from so and so.
is that you? You look different. Do you remember who you are? I only see bits and pieces of who I was.
Like
We'll
all
see.
about how I was friends with Irene. I mean, what?
Devastating parts of my life. Regardless,
Oh, like how
what
Kimmer
Lucinda's saying
died.
has more weight to it than I think she
Oh
realizes.
god.
Someone is here. Someone's presence. Someone I don't know. But they.
You know something? Throughout all of the Ghost, the Ghost and Emmeline their theories and comparisons that happened around the time, no one actually talked about the voice actor. I think I was the first person to mention anything to do with voice actor connections at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious now, but I mean, looking at the voice actor, like,
Oh well, yeah, because I think Diary's Rebirth hadn't come out yet, and I forget if
No, she voiced
they got
Emmeline
announced was in
before.
season 1.
I don't know if she voiced Emmeline. No, her voice appeared in season 1 because remember during the cutting between Aphmau and Garth talking to Kimmer and Emmeline
Yes,
about.
yes. You
what to
puff
do.
out your feathers and do a little dance. Yeah, I was trying to remember if she was there at the time or not. That would have been the only time when there would be a connection. I guess to
No, season 3, season 3, during the Fall Festival arc.
Oh yeah, like absolutely. That wasn't even season 3. That was like season 3.5.
No, that was during season 3. That was just during one of the weird breaks during season 3 where they had these weird canonical but non-canonical episodes.
Yes, the classic thing from back in the day, the MyStreet Detours type thing. Which I know was season 2, but yeah.
Yeah, you actually never did a stream on that episode.
No, as people told me at the time, and they were like, "Oh wow, you missed it." Like, yeah, what a surprise.
It's weird because that's how Damien actually started working for Kawaii-chan during the Fall Festival mini detour arc kind of thing. Like that's how Damien did it. So those really should have been canonical episodes, and I would just labeled them as episodes of MyStreet.
Well, I would have gone back, but I considered going back at the time and looking them over afterwards. But I was like, well, they're now out of order. So what am I supposed to do here? I didn't really know at the time.
It's Carrie! You mean Lucinda has reason to want to retrieve the book. What else do you know?
That's all I know. Just don't tell Lucinda. She doesn't need to worry more than she already is. I just want you to keep on your toes, alright?
Alright.
Kim, for your kindness, I'll always be grateful.
Great, now stop trying to sabotage her life then.
Kim? Kim? Kim! We're running out of time. We need to move now. Are you with me or not?
I'm with you. I don't want anyone to get hurt.
Alright then. Now, put this on.
Why?
Because you look cute in it. Not only that, but it's a part of my plan.
What
I do just love the fact that Lucinda just keeps handing Kim stuff to wear.
plan?
It's like Kim's her like
Oh, get
magical
it.
project or something. Which actually would be interesting in reverse if she were to, you know, have to gain her spells back
Hello?
and such.
Hey, Caitlin?
Oh, Kim, right?
Oh! Oh, right. I thought that was like a bracelet or something. Because, again, weird Minecraft dimension. I didn't realize that was like a whole suit. Well, not a whole, you know, as whole as suit as a two-piece swimsuit can be.
Kim, be more confident.
I wanted to play volleyball with someone, and everyone back at the house didn't want to play. But they told me about you, Caitlin, and how you, are really...
Utterly destroy and decimate anyone that comes into your path in the volleyball court? Yes, good luck with playing volleyball with her. This was Lucinda's plan, wasn't it?
really good at playing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, they weren't wrong.
So, I was wondering if you wanted to play me on the beach. I mean, you and I could use it as an opportunity to get to know each other.
Oh, well, that sounds nice. I may have to decline.
Has she actually, like, does Caitlin actually know Kim's, I don't know, she might have mentioned Kim's name, but like, have they properly really talked? I'm trying to remember when Kim showed up at the party. I'm not sure.
We're busy making plans and stuff.
Oh, I see. Yeah, Lucinda said you'd probably decline. She said that you haven't played since a few summers ago and you're probably all dried up.
Now I see it.
That you can't hit a ball like you used to anymore. Also that you were dumb.
Yep, that's
Wow.
What?
that sounds like something Lucinda would say.
It absolutely does. Right down to the also you're dumb part at the end.
I am gonna own you at volleyball, and when I do, I want you to go back to Lucinda and tell her she's dumb and a butt face. Meet me outside on the beach.
What?
Oh my.
What did you do?
I knew if all else failed,
Kim, welcome to the world of MyStreet.
that would get Caitlin. Travis, get my bikini.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to ask me twice, baby.
Kind of creepy. That's kind of creepy.
As you wish, my queen.
You can say it more respectfully.
All right. You know what? Aiden? We're Levi drinking to the second actual smart and thought out plan in season 5 of MyStreet.
Yeah.
Here we go. And with the original Ravenclaw mug, no less. You know, Kim's not too bad. That's a difficult dive to execute.
I have been blessed today. I
my
have been
word.
so.
No,
Your turn.
Travis.
Was this part of Lucinda's plan as well? She knew that Caitlin would be out of the house and also that Travis would be distracted watching Caitlin and Kim, which is why she gave Kim specifically that bikini rather than like use her regular swimwear that she would already have by this point. Was that what we were supposed to take away from that? Was Lucinda relying on Travis's pervishness?
No, you see, Lucinda Lucinda, I don't know. Lucinda knows how to use like the lewdness and like the seductiveness to her.
She does, especially on Travis. Remember Akon 2016?
Yeah.
Oh, that whole mess? Yeah, she knows how to play Travis.
Me.
Bingo! Just as planned.
Well,
Like father, like son, I
Yep.
suppose. No,
Mhm.
while they're busy.
My word.
Dad, what are you doing?
Wait, I'm the dad. Son, what are you doing?
I asked you first.
Firsties are the worsties. Now, what were you doing?
I love when you get professional voice actors to say the dumbest stuff.
firsties are the worsties.
Yeah, it's like, I went through training for this moment. Thirsties are the worsties.
I
You know
was
what?
watching my
should-
girlfriend
should
on
say,
the
we should say that in like the Mean Girl 1 point.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, fair enough.
Add that to
Volleyball
the
game.
list
Now
of
what's
fun
your
NASCAR
excuse?
quotes to use.
Hey, I mean, you know what? It was already difficult enough to get Nova to actually say oof, because she was really she was really not happy with that in the script.
Wait, she wasn't? Oh god.
Oh well, don't worry, it happened. And you get to see that tomorrow if you're watching this live. If you're not watching this live, then you will have probably already seen it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, at the start of the stream when you weren't here, I actually played the trailer over the top of the episode.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Excuse.
I was, all right. I
Uh,
was checking out the babes.
Dad, that is just.
If you're trying to make me feel bad about checking out the ladies so you look good, then you're just as bad as me, son.
Darn it.
You are just as bad as each other. I'm pretty sure everyone gets that by now.
Relax. There's nothing wrong with looking, as long as at the end of the day you know your limits and are respectful.
Yes, like for example, not trying to slap bees off people's butts.
I mean,
Just to
who
name an
knows?
example.
I mean, yeah, don't, yeah, no. You can. Oh wait,
Yeah,
it's like
son.
strip club rules. You can look but not touch.
Fair enough.
Why did you call Caitlin your girlfriend just now?
Huh?
You don't have to keep pretending.
What do you mean?
Caitlin isn't really your girlfriend now, is she?
I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about. She is absolutely my girlfriend, and I.
Why do you insist on putting up fronts?
Well, wait. You're not upset?
Why should I be?
Because they got a free holiday out of you?
I just thought you would, if you knew.
We all do stupid things for love, son. Even pretending to be something you're not just to be close to someone you love.
I mean, for crying out loud, that's like the basis of a lot of season 1 drama, you know? All the way back to Aphmau fake dating Zane that one time.
How could you tell?
You and Caitlin act a little sketchy from time to time. Like, a normal couple who's dating doesn't need to appease everyone around them to confirm they're dating.
That's a
You
good
two, on
point.
the other hand, go far out of your way to hold hands at weird times and just make it so obvious.
I told Caitlin it was too much.
But then, I overheard you guys talking about going on a date. This was the first one you didn't plan out in front of me. It seemed more natural.
Yeah, that's probably because this one is our first real date.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go, having a heart-to-heart moment. You know, I'm pretty sure this is where I took my I took the clip where in my first Aphmau song of Travis and Terry talking for like the the song "No one knows what it's like to be the shy one." That one. I guess everyone has actually not seen that one yet. That was the first Aphmau parody I did. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that the clip that I used of Travis talking came from this episode. And I completely blanked out on the fact that while that was going on, Lucinda was rummaging through their belongings downstairs. That suddenly recontextualizes a few things. The one item that you actually have on display.
What does she mean to you?
What?
I want to know. I've seen the way you look at her.
Okay, this is the clip.
At first, I wouldn't have been able to tell you. Honestly, when I first laid eyes on her in high school, I had a crush on her. It was that simple.
When you first laid eyes on her in school, you took a volleyball to the face. Or maybe he didn't see her beforehand, and then somehow found out, afterwards because he was unconscious. Maybe.
But then as we got older, I was with a lot of different people. High school, college, even my first couple of jobs. I was always dating, but never her. I remember this moment in high school where she was crying. Her boyfriend broke up with her. I wanted to ask her out so badly, but instead I joked with her.
If you wonder how he can remember that, and but he can't, that people could remember him until season 1, that's actually the one part of the theory that I do stand by. Whatever memory Chalmers actually put on Travis, it broke slowly due to his proximity to everyone else. Their brains filled in the blanks, and they suddenly remembered, oh wow, we knew him all along, but no one realized quick enough to suspect they'd actually forgotten anything at all. That's my explanation there. Now, if someone actually filmed something at the time, then maybe that would have been different. But yeah, no, they're in the clear.
I made her smile. It was the first time I felt like I actually helped someone. It wasn't my confidence. It wasn't my charm. It was me just being my dumb self.
And that's great. And also, not only is that a good distinction, a realization to make, it's actually a scene that we get to see in Phoenix Drop High. If you go back to around the Caitlin and Jeffrey arc time, you actually do see this particular scene. Unfortunately, the part that Travis neglects to mention at this point is the fact that during that scene, it actually ends with him making a pickup line that goes too far, because he shows out through bad pickup lines. The guy who goes too far and then mentions once again, his good old classic Caitlyn's butt moments, and that moment went for Caitlyn to butt in and start beating him up. Well, not start beating him up, just punch him once. And yeah, that was the origin of their dynamic. So yes, in a way, it's poetic that came out from him being himself. And I'm glad he got something positive out of it. Doesn't remember the beating as much, but at the same time, when you remember that, it does sort of ruin the illusion. Maybe he's sugarcoating for Terry to make his point. But we just established he's not good at doing that, so yeah, who knows?
I never had the feeling with anyone else I was with. I felt like I was in a cage with a lion, and I managed to tame it. She's a strong woman who puts up a rough exterior. But
some people really enjoy the thrill of the chase, and I've never quite understood that. But I think Travis enjoys the chase and also the aftermath. I think the chase for him makes the aftermath more satisfying. Now, of course, that can be a dangerous thing to attempt if someone's especially not interested, as was really the case with Caitlyn for a while. But then again, he did change tactic, and he did actually give her the chance to decline him, and it seemed to pay off. So, weirdly enough, in a way, for the first time ever, I think I can actually say that Travis has provided some useful dating advice. Figuratively, I drink to him. I've already done mine for the episode, but we'll pretend.
deep down, I know she's sweet. She just doesn't like to show it to everyone. She reminds me of Mom in some ways.
Well, that seems to be typical. People say you date people that remind you of your mother or your father, depending on which gender is appropriate in this situation. Don't know how it works for non-binary people. Maybe it's both. Who knows?
Your mom didn't have a rough exterior like her.
I can't quite explain it then. Just something about her.
Well, when I say people remind you, it's not 100%. Does Moni have stuff in common with my mum? Yes. Does she have stuff that is completely different? Absolutely. Most of the personality, I think, is different. It's just minor things. I'm like, oh yeah, that's similar.
I see. You seem to really care about her. But you know, this next step you're taking, it's going to be a big one. Because this time it isn't pretend.
I know.
Yeah, and me 5 years ago was really urging this to happen. It's like, yes, fine. Pain is challenging, whatever. Challenge accepted. Let's go.
Well then, I'm happy for you.
I'm impressed by Kim actually holding her own at this point.
God, she's so pretty. Is it bad if I stare? Dad!
It's bad for both of you, but whatever.
No, it's not.
Darn it. I've searched through the majority of this place. It's gotta be somewhere. Come on.
Is there not like a searching spell of some description?
What was that?
What was what?
Nothing. Just give me a second. Thought I heard something.
And I thought the music is what actually sets people back into like the uncomfortable mode of Terry's mysteriousness. Nice touch.
Hello.
This is what you get for being really untidy, Terry.
Must have been my imagination.
He says to himself out loud. That'll be a trap if someone did that in real life.
I need to get out of here.
Teleports.
The book doesn't seem to be here. I swore.
You never saw who took it. Just assumed it was him. Well, there we go.
Heads up!
Hold on a second. Did Kim change back in that shot? Did they forget the model or something? Look, there she is back again in the other outfit. You went through the effort of telling her to get changed.
Owie.
Maybe her regular swimsuit, I guess, now I think about it, might not have been as aerodynamic or something. That's why I wouldn't be prepared for volleyball. I don't know, maybe. Also, if you're wondering how Lucinda got her size, I'm going to say magic. Magic.
So sorry. When I said heads up, I didn't mean literally.
Well, isn't that just nostalgic? I was talking about how when Travis first saw Caitlin, she hit him in the face with a volleyball, and now she hit someone in the head with the volleyball. Close enough. Comes full circle.
I wasn't paying attention and I thought I could hit it with my head.
How you holding up, Kim?
I think I'm ready to go
How can you think you can hit it with your head if you weren't paying attention?
home. Thanks for the game, Caitlin.
No problem. You aren't bad, you know?
Thanks. Ow!
I'll go get another ice pack.
Yeah, sorry to bring you up to our room. It's just, if you've seen the rest of this place, then you'll thank me.
Yeah, I kind of saw. Was that your mess?
Nope. Messy parts of this place are Travis's doing. I pride myself in
Wait, I thought it was Terry's doing. Terry confessed to it before. Was he just covering for Travis?
keeping our room clean. You should see his dad's place, though.
Oh.
Or maybe you shouldn't.
No thanks. I think I'm good to head back home.
Ah, so we're saying that, his dad's place is different to this one. Which means Lucinda done goofed.
You sure?
Yeah, I'd like to change out of this bikini anyway.
Gotcha. Come on, I'll walk you there.
Wow. It wasn't downstairs. That's a good point. She had a whole floor to search again, though she couldn't because Travis and Terry were upstairs. That's a very casual thing, just like leave on the ground.
What is that? Oh, that? That's a book Travis has been reading lately.
I mean, it does make more sense for Travis to have been reading it because obviously he's the one who saw it and Terry wasn't around at the time. So Lucinda really should have thought of that too.
Spooky looking, huh?
Maybe she didn't want to suspect Travis and, he didn't have as much of a dark aura around him.
That's the You okay?
I'm fine! I just need to get back! Bye!
Oh, alright.
Guess who it is? He just like jumps in behind.
So, why did you want to see me?
Right. Werewolf ears, which are now a thing again.
Being here is no coincidence, Zach. So I ask you, what will it take for you to leave my family alone?
I don't know, you not hiring as a physical therapist?
Whatever do you mean?
Don't play coy with me! You're here for a reason. And I don't know what it is, nor do I ever want to find out. I just want you to leave everyone else out of this.
You and Garte made your beds. Now you must lie in them.
What?
You took the fortune that was rightfully ours! Everything we worked for! Everything we planned!
Did you
so not only did they bail out of the deal, but they also took the money. Not
Great.
That's a little bit sketchier on their side of things, I think.
The kinds of people who wanted to buy those potions? We weren't saving people! We were selling shackles for people to be enslaved!
What happened to you, Derek? What made you soft?
It's confirmed. Derek is
Was it her?
Not Derek. Crap, what's his name?
Zach?
Zach is pro-slavery.
Yeah, there you go. As long as it's not affecting him, I suppose.
Her.
She made me stronger.
Oh, did she? Well, then let's hope the strength she gave you will help you when you're hiding in a cave for the rest of your life.
Hiding for the rest of his life, not entirely inaccurate. The cave part, maybe. Ultima do exist. Lycan family confirmed Ultimas.
How is it confirmed?
Market still selling and selling like there's no tomorrow. Selling what? You know, it would have been a really good Easter egg if Falcon University had existed at this point. I would have loved to have seen like report written by Xavier or something like that. That would have been just poetic justice for him.
But that would have. I don't think she thought of Xavier at this point.
No, I don't. That's why I'm saying if it existed before, would have been nice. Either way. Oh wait, I guess Michi was the informant. Then we were told that, so yeah, I guess.
The drama.
All right. Well.
Thoughts on episode?
I mean, it's strange to say again. The seemingly weakest parts of the episode, I think, were actually the ones in the title: Lucinda breaking in, the announcement of the engagement, that reaction from Kawaii-chan, which I could have possibly done a little more of. Actually, that was of course iconic and what we would have expected. Might be the last example of them breaking the laws of physics without any sort of repercussions. I'm not sure, but I don't think they do that anymore at this stage. Also, you missed this, but during Lucinda's actual good plan, we saw the scene that I used in my Travis song.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember this episode very well. I have the memory of whatever has good memory.
You have a memory of whatever has good memory. Yeah, ironically, can't remember that.
What do you mean? It's a great saying, anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, of course, I recall the scene as well, but yeah, just didn't realize it was going to be in the episode of Lucinda breaks in, and also not that it would have happened. If we can take us a little bit, and you realize that at the same time as having this emotional discussion, Lucinda's rummaging through the entire lower floor. But yeah, that was a fun detail. As for the actual thing, I said this, but Travis seemed to actually provide some good dating advice for once in his life. Not so much what he said, but what he did up until the point in which he said it, where where it seemed like he was enjoying the thrill of the chase, but unlike people who mostly enjoy the chase and then don't really like the resolution, he seems to actually want to have both, and the resolution is more satisfying to him after the chase. But he does give Kenny a chance to actually, turn him down and decline after he changes tactic and is less insistent and less beggy. And well, the phrase didn't exist at the time, but it does now. So less of a simp. So and that to me, actually, again, that's I think that might be actually why I was such a huge traveling shipper, because he actually did demonstrate that that's for people trying to impress was one person but do so in a healthy way. That's a tough balancing act to have. And I think this was I started watching MyStreet around the time that I'd either already had a mutual confession with the crush that I had for 3 years at that point, and then we got together sort of around the time of season 3, I think, and which is also the reason that I had a huge dislike for Sylvana at first before the other stuff happened, because she actually reminded me of the disapproving mother that crush had. But in reality, I think that was something I could really identify with, just the idea of, pining for the same person, but just not wanting to actually go that extra step, to go the extra step of it's into creepy territory and stuff, but also not quite realizing what the middle ground was until years later, actually, with different relationships, including the current one. I think definitely when I was initially flirting with Monet, I did put a little bit of Travis bravado on top of my actual, I guess, original Travis shyness and dumb self. So in a way, he actually does eventually become the balancing act that somehow 2016 me knew that he could eventually pull off. I think I just solved it. This episode has helped me crack the code of why I was such a fan of traveling back in the day. So there you go. Those are my thoughts on the episode, and I love it for it.
Yes.
All right. What about you? Because I know you.
Episode was good. I mean, I missed parts, but I remember this episode well. I don't know. I just enjoy this episode. It has a lot going for it, and it's good.
All right. There we go. Wish I'd alter that description now. I feel like I was unnecessarily harsh on in that part. Maybe I'll remember to that at the time. Maybe I won't. It depends. I've got more stuff and more descriptions to edit, like the Mutant Girl one, where I've got to put all the credits and tags and marketing in and all that fun stuff.
All the VAs and stuff.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, all the VAs, all the musical credits, all of the editors, yeah, that stuff. So yeah, I'll be heading off and doing that then. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining, and I just realized I do need to see where the next episode is. Oh, it's the other computer's turned off. Incidentally, the actual episode right now, it's people watching this live, it is uploaded. It was processing the HD version. There's also a 4K version, so it's going to be loading for some time, but I think I can put a version where people can just see that it's going to be scheduled for this at this time. So yeah, I will also do that. But beforehand, let me check to see when the next stream is. Nope, that's today's episode. Oh. Well, speaking of amorous developments, the next episode is Afmal's ex-crush.
Oh, great. Him.
Yeah, who's in the... Yeah, well, he is not in the thumbnail, so... So we're going to leave it at that. And yeah, well, so I guess that stream will be on the 16th, and maybe I'll put another gacha review at some point, because I've just discovered that the streams, the VODs tend to... Oh, wait, no, that's the VODs thing. Never mind about the stream scheduling. Forget it. Come back here on the 16th. Same time, same place, 5 years later. Until then, please leave a like or dislike, because your opinion matters. and subscribe if you haven't done this already, and also follow if you haven't done this already, and watch the Mutant Girl Season 3 Episode 1, because it will most likely be out by the time this is posted. So, on that note, until next time, farewell.